World record attempts here on the platform. World record attempts.
A 33-year-old lifter from Lafayette, Louisiana, and this is my 4th year competing and will be my 1st year competing solely in USPA, so I'm really excited. That was close. Steve Goggins, the greatest of all time, Steve Goggins. I started working with Steve in October. I was actually coming off of a back injury in December of last year, so I mainly worked on getting my form better and getting my confidence back in my squat, and working with Steve has been incredible. He's worked with getting my technique sharper, making me pay attention to what I'm doing, and developing the same routine every time I attempt a lift, so that's been really great in building my confidence. And I had a PR meet working with him, finally got back, hit a 300-pound squat at his meet, and we've just been going steady from then.
Richard is up, Richard Aluco, bar.
Man, look at the definition on this guy. You can see all the components of that tricep, all 3 hits. Those shoulders, he looks like he's wearing pads. All right, a little tough on that one. I got a sense he's going to blow that one up.
So, watching today, has got you a little excited for tomorrow?
I am excited, and I thought I wasn't going to be nervous, but I am a little nervous. This is by far the biggest meet I've ever done. Seeing the platform up on the stage and seeing all these people out here has me excited. I know that I'm going to be a new lifter and maybe not as known as some of the other girls, but I feel honored just to be able to be here and lift with them.
I think it's good you're here at table 4 so you can soak all this in.
Right.
If you would have come in today and done your weigh-in and then, you know, maybe got out of here and came back, you probably would have been a little bit more nervous.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to make it a little easier, being able to just see everybody and get a feel for what's going on, and to be able to get a feel for the crowd, you know, to see all these people here who don't know maybe any of these lifters, let alone me, and to see that they're still cheering and rooting for you. You know, either way, you're going to have a good day.
Boy, playing with 374 on the bar.
Got it.
And the judges say.
All right, the lift is approved. A good lift.
It looked like you jammed your shoulder blades back into the bench when that bar came off. Kind of like shifted from left to right, and then you locked it out. So do you go work with Steve at Steve's house, or do you train away from Steve, or how's that work?
I train in Louisiana, so send videos after all of my training sessions if I think I need a little feedback, but he trusts that if I need help with something, I'll tell him. If I don't send video and tell him I had a good day, it's fine. I went out to Atlanta once in December and had training PRs that whole weekend, so I was really excited about that. And we decided we're going to try to set up a regular schedule for me to go out and train with him. I've trained on my own for the last 2 years just with online coaches, and it made me realize going to see him how much different it is working with someone in person and getting the cues as you're lifting. So I definitely want to do that more often.
Now, assuming you have the date tomorrow, how much of a successful day will that be from your last meet? Meaning like numbers.
If I am 9 for 9, I will have at least a 50-pound PR from October.
Wow.
So, like I said, I've always struggled with, I don't know what weight class I want to be in. I don't want to eat too much food, scared to get too big, all that stuff you hear. But Steve has just been great about, don't worry about it, go lift. You know, we'll look at your weight at the end and figure out what we need to do, but you want to get stronger or you want to stay where you were.
Right.
So
it's like, yeah, do you want to look good in your skinny jeans? Or
right, exactly. So the biggest thing, we added an extra training day for bench. So I went from training my bench twice a week to now doing it 3 times a week. And even my chiropractor, the last week when I went to go see him, he was like, holy crap, your back is getting jacked. And I was like, yes. I was like, hey, big back, big bench, so whatever. And that's really what's been the most, I think the biggest impact that I've seen. Before October, my competition bench was at 155. I went to Steve's meet in October and I benched 176. And then when I went out to meet him in December, I did a touch and go single of 192.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Good for Justin.
425 for Justin. Is Jonathan up at 4?
Jonathan Pritchard will now be your lifter with 207.5.
So you're going to have a good day tomorrow, and then what's probably the next meet for you after that?
We're talking about either doing nationals in Vegas or doing the USPA drug-tested Raw Nationals in July. So either way, I'll be competing in July. But I told Steve that I want to eventually transition into doing equipped lifting. I tried it long ago when I first started and it was a nightmare, but I think now with all the pieces in play and having a great coach that knows what he's doing, I'm kind of excited to put on a suit and see what I can do.
Oh, good. I really appreciate you taking time to sit down and talk powerlifting about who you are, what you're here for, what this all is for you, and about what you're going to do tomorrow. Maybe if there's time tomorrow after you come back over for just a couple of minutes and recap the day.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, Jessica, he hits that ammonia better than anybody I've seen. I see your response. He's not even phasing this thing. And it's Dennis Coleman now, 215, K74 pounds. Kevin Oak, second. Richard,
Kevin Oak.